heart, and then I see the look in your eyes.
Turn around, bite eyes. Every now and then I fall apart.
And I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever. And if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. And we'll
I fed up.
Boy, I hungry.
Wait, come see that.
Take advantage of Quickie Pizza's college student discount. Spend $10 to $50 and get 10% off, or spend $51 and up for a 15% discount. Flash your ID and save big today.
Welcome. Let me just first of all apologize for the late start. We were having some real technical difficulties, right? Like some real technical difficulties. But we're here. We're here and we're ready to roll. We're ready to rumble and share it live 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. Because the class has begun. The bell has rung. And we're ready to get on with the show. Good evening. Welcome, guys. Welcome, one and all, to Run the Track and Talk on Jael Joseph Live. Yours truly, Jael Joseph in the place. Yes, we're ready to roll. I'm excited to be back on here with you guys for day three of the week. So we were on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Samaj got me booked and bothered. Listen. I ain't got time to breathe. It doesn't seem like I have time to poo-poo because Samaj got me booked and bothered, yeah? And I'm so excited to be back on here with you. Shalina is in the house. She said we're the hot gals. Boy, let me tell you. Shalina said we're the hot gals, and we have to debunk that because I didn't know we're not into the category of hot gals. So we're gonna get this show started in just a few seconds. We're gonna get Shalina. Share the live. Oh, yo, I'd have to tell her to share the live. Like when I come on, you just know that you're supposed to hit the share button. Like it does not take out an ounce of blood from your bloodstream. Just share the live, okay? Hit that share button. Let somebody know that you are on. Tag a friend if you don't want to share the live and you just want to tag somebody. Tag a friend. Make sure if you're commenting on YouTube because that's where the shows remain. Share the live. Hi, Tara. Let me tell you, Tara is my faithful follower. Yeah? Yes, I'm glad you come to NPTV. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Excited to be back on your favorite, wherever you're locked in. So if you're locked in on Jael, so I'm on 767 Goldsworth right now. I'm on Jael Joseph Live. I'm on Jael Joseph. I'm on Black Island Girl Multimedia. And I'm on Jael Joseph on YouTube. I'm on Jael Joseph on LinkedIn. I'm everywhere. All right? Yes, the hot gal category. We're not talk about that in just a little bit. I want to say thank you very much to my sponsors for making this show possible. Thank you to the National Cooperative Credit Union. Of course, the NCCU, they're having their big board, I won't say board meeting, but the AGM, the annual general meeting. It's coming up on, I believe it's May 28th. So make sure you follow them so you can get to know more about what's going on with the NCCU. Don't forget you can bank anytime with the NCCU on CU Online. Swipe freely worldwide with your NCCU International Debit Card. It is your money, You can do whatever the hell you want with it. Okay? It's your money, your way, with NCC. Don't forget to mark that calendar for the 28th. I want to big up the NCCU, our community financial partner. Big up to them one time for making this possible. And of course, Perky's Pizza. You know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is Friday, so you know you're going to be having Perky's Pizza Friday because that's how we do at my home. Every single Friday, we have Perky's Pizza. Yes, that is it. Well, I don't always partake. And since I've been on my weight loss journey, I've not been partaking. I sometimes eat a little piece, you know. These pizza does be smelling nice, man. Like you really can't resist, right? It's very hard to resist. Um, you can get a pepperoni. They got Hawaiian. My children like the pepperoni, so I know pepperoni. I know they have the Hawaiian. I know they have the Supreme. Y'all, you remember when Perky's Pizza used to be on Piper Step? I swear, the Supreme used to be like thick as hell, right? And I always tell a boy that's just too much. That's just too much pizza. The Supreme is such a perfect pizza, let me tell you. Check out Perky's Pizza. You can actually order your Perky's Pizza online at perkyspizza.online. No lines, no hassle, just hot, delicious pizza delivered straight to your front door. You can also check out their wings. Their wings are really good. Really, really good. And they also have some real good roti. Let me tell you the roti. The roti doesn't be roti in, let me tell you. All right, so check out Perky's Pizza today. So big up to them for you see Tara, remember Tara, boy, let me tell you. That Supreme, let me I go in my thicker days, I will be ordering for Supreme. Yes, you damn right. But you know, Shalina says hot gal. So we can't be thicker. Right? Hot gal. Oh, we can't be too thick. We can't be too thick with free kids, right? Because it's hot gal, yo. Listen, I'm contemplating, even joining a band. Let me get Shalina on the because we're gonna run the track. We're gonna talk. Shalina's in the house. Big up yourself wherever you locked in. Share some hearts, drop some hearts. Let me know where you locked in from, where you are tuned in. I would love to be able to shout you out. Of course, make sure you're on YouTube because you might want to blage it full your belly on Facebook. But Facebook does not keep my lives. Okay, Zoratan? Facebook does not keep my lives. After 1 month, they delete it. So I will not be reading any comments from Facebook. So hop on the YouTube. That's what all you know understand, right? Hop on the YouTube. You can click on the YouTube. It's Jael Joseph on YouTube, and you can view the show. You can comment, and if you want to comment, and if Shalina is your girl, and you want to be all up in our oven tonight, there, you need to be on the YouTube page so we can interact with you because we want to be able to interact with you. Okay? Okay? All right. So we're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let me see who's on my YouTube. Tara, don't I see on the YouTube right now? Tara is there on the YouTube. Big up to you, Tara. Thank you very much for joining us. I need to see y'all on the YouTube page. Hop on the YouTube and place your comments, place your concerns, ask your questions. We're getting ready for an exciting night with the one and only Shalina. Let's make some noise, Shalina. Actually, they're fanning. She hot and she has a problematic fan. You see, hot girl. I mean, she talk about hot girl, so I think she coming with the fire. She coming with a bullseye on her bottom, right? A real bullseye on her bottom. It's a hot girl. Hi, Shalina.
What's up, Jael? Oh my god. Boy, that is an introduction, Mama. I'm telling you, your fans must love you. Trust me, they are vibes. Yeah, we need a girl crew. And it's the hair and the lipstick for me. Always.
The head will come for 2 days now.
Yeah, hair don't come for 2 days now.
I
Doesn't
want
look.
lovely. Didn't they tell you?
First of all, you don't have much to do. See that have to get.
Are you
What's up, Jael?
rocking a perm?
Yes, my hair is relaxed up. I don't know. That's me. I know I just buy the same thing every time and make sure I take care of it at the end of the week. Yeah.
How does that work out with the heat? Rocking a perm and
Okay, so it is difficult work, I would have to tell you. First of all, I work in a very high AC location. My office is a freezer. So when that hair see that AC That hair getting dry fast. Then when I go outside, it getting dull fast. So I don't know what to do with myself. I just ride in the wave, you know. That's all. Just do protective styles and live my life. Yeah.
It feels like you're having a hot flash. You know, have itch have a hot flash.
No go, please. I'm not mom age yet. Please.
You're the hot girl summer. Boy,
Exactly.
it's the hot girl. I when I say a booze, I didn't put under your bottom to like there because it
Listen
is
to
deep.
me. It is hot. I don't know. I think it's because of the technical difficulties.
The technical put a shadow on you. You're so good. Listen, that happens. You realize I was unfazed and unbothered, right? And
Yes.
you're probably saying, boy, Jill must be
Look at,
hiding it very well.
yes. I'm like, and she just there checking her stuff. She don't talk to the kids.
I was, I was like,
Talk to the kids.
I was telling them to shut up, right? But I mean, this is the life we live in. I've been doing this whole internet thing for some time, so I know there are going to be times when the internet just does not want to cooperate, and
Tell me about it.
sometimes it's the device, sometimes it's the internet, sometimes it's the wall, sometimes it's the like it's so much like so honest to God, like I hate to disappoint my fans when I tell them we're coming on at a certain time. But by now,
Yeah, I know.
hard,
Same.
if you are diehard and you've been on that jail shit, you know we gonna probably have some issues with internet. And I think even
Yep.
and if we can't have the show, we can't have the show. You know, like sometimes we can't have the show and we reschedule, you know? And we've
Yep.
rescheduled in the past. And like last week I couldn't have tricks. And I was like, boy, if I say no Shalina tonight, there were people gonna give me mape. They gonna check boy what happened to jail and they run the check because last week we couldn't have tricks. And
Exactly.
well, last week something happened and beyond our control. And this week I was like, no, no, no. But I still was like, you know what? People dying every day.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
So I was not going to have my panties all up in a bunch for what? For no.
Yeah.
I say could happen this time. We bring you on the next time. Is that no? Is that that?
That's it. That's
That's
right.
right. So it's good to have you on. I
Thank
know you
you.
had to move around a bit, so your new location is posing a bit of a temperature issue for you. But we
Yes.
you did say it
And the
was
window is open.
you
We're just
manifested
going on.
you manifested that hot shit. So take your heat, okay?
Yeah, yeah. They say the tongue is powerful, sometimes. So I guess it's my own fault.
You put it all
I
out
can
on
accept karma.
you put it all out on Facebook about hot
Yep.
gal, and I said, well, you see what happened when when you manifest hot gal, you get hit. But it's really good to have you. I feel like we've been seeing each other quite often. Like from
This year.
yes,
This year. I if I have to count, I don't know. I don't know if I
I
would say probably
see you every week since the year started, Shalina.
I think I've seen you a lot.
Yeah,
So much. And at events. Well then again I'm outside, so if I was inside my house, you definitely would have seen me.
we had a whole conversation about babies and having children. We had a really long conversation about that a couple weeks ago.
I
Um,
think every time we stop we've been having conversations.
yeah,
But that
we
one for sure.
met at Spani. Like
Oh
what
yes.
did you do? Obviously, you were at Jazz and Creole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jazz and Pioneer.
Jazz at Pioneer. You've been busy, Shalina.
Thank you. I've been busy.
You've been busy. So tell us what is keeping you. Why are you so busy this year? Obviously, we know you've been in the entertainment industry for quite some time. My sister is a huge fan.
Oh, and she's on. She's on here to support Shalina. Thank you. I really love you.
She's probably going on and on and on and on. Here, see her. She probably on all her devices, on
She
all of
is.
her. All right,
She
okay.
is.
Oh no, she made it. Okay, like okay.
She is in it.
Of Shalina.
She's a
Um,
supporter.
yeah, Oral is a fan of you. So big up to Oral one time.
Oh
She
yes.
says she's locked in from Burkina Faso.
And she said she loved me more. Oh, I know, boom. Mwah.
Okay,
And just, are you frozen?
I'm not frozen.
Oh, am I frozen to on your end?
No.
Because, hmm,
I mean that happens, but if we freeze, we just defrost, okay?
we good, but I can hear you. I can, once I hear you, we good.
We're good.
Yeah,
We're good. All
yeah.
right. So let's get it to chatting. Let's get to talking. Um, Someone told me that you were born in a household of six girls.
Yep.
How
Uh,
did that shape your personality?
oh my God. Well, clearly, I will not be having six girls. The children conversation surely did not have six girls in it, right? That we had the other day. Yeah.
You
I
started
will
on
surely not be having six girls. But you know, it is a lot of war because it's girls and it's us alone. And then we'll be like, oh, don't come in my space, and you, what are you doing there? And you, and then we would love each other, you know, at one point in time, because that's how it works. And then they would always check up on me, and so we go for stages like normal sisters. And I believe you have a lot of sisters as well. I believe.
I have three sisters, but I don't
Christianity.
think I have three sisters. It's not like you with your five sisters. Three
Yeah.
sisters, but it's not. I don't think. Think. I don't think it's the same because I left when my sisters were becoming like kind of like getting into like just around high school age was when I
Mhm.
left. So I feel like, well, in as
Oh.
much as there's not much of an age gap between us because I was skipped so many times. I finished high school earlier, so
Mm.
I was done high school by before I was 16, and left soon after, and like about a year after. So the gap was kind of so we didn't really get to like do those kinds of things. I think, but we still very close. Like our parents raised us very very close. Like we fight, so I can imagine. Oral like to fight, so fun fact.
Yeah.
She's the
Yeah.
fact
Well,
of the
she
mom.
looking like a bad girl, man. She looking like, yeah, like, don't mess with me. Like, if you look at me, don't mess with me, please. I'm not one. I'm
Oral is
like I'm cool and I'm nice,
mm-mm.
but don't mess with me.
Oral is like forget that she has a cute face. She coming all. She coming all like she's like massacre my face, but I fighting.
Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
So I remember when I was like, I must have been 12, or it kicked me in my temple, and that hurt me for a month. I bet you can't remember that. That hurt me. And still
Why?
to this day, it probably still hurts me because when I chew, I see my temple move, and I think she dislocated something. Probably that's why my
What you
head.
talking about? My two sisters double team on me once and lock me outside of the house. And when my mother come, they act like as if they never had me outside. Like, like what Shalina talking about? Like I psycho, like I crazy, girl. Lock me outside the door house as a child. Have me banging, boop boop boop. I can tell mommy, you locked me outside of the house.
Wow, wow,
It was
wow.
daytime. At least to
So
them, it was a practical joke.
what was it like though singing in like did you guys just sing to each other? Was like were you guys like the Peng Dang sisters? You know, like what was the singing dynamic?
Nah, nah. Not everybody in the family can sing. I have maybe about 3 or 4 sisters that can sing, and the rest is just not. It's like two left foot,
You
and they
see,
will agree.
let me tell you something. I don't enjoy these kinds of comments about not people not being able to sing because I've people
I mean, professionally, like professional singing, like choir. We've been in choirs. We've been we've done, you know, like we did church choir as a child. But the others, they really have some issues with the tones and stuff.
but
Yeah,
Shani,
my sisters. That's
you
how
don't
we do it.
you don't think you could give them like a training?
Of course, I game. For what? What? I just have to find the time. That's just it. Hopefully, if they really want it, you know. You know, sometimes sisters don't like to learn from sisters. Girlfriends don't like to learn from boyfriends, you know.
I don't know about that. I'm out here trying to release my next song, my next single, the Melodies,
Girl,
with my
that's it. Get into the game. Now is the time. Dominica is on the map. Come on, make
we
it
need
happen.
a
Next thing
hundred
you know,
artists.
you're
Bouyon. We need 100 artists to sing Bouyon. Everybody should be singing Bouyon right now. We need a hundred Bouyon artists, right? To sing Bouyon. So I jump in the race. I don't really I busting out with 2 songs. Don't worry for me.
That's it. That is it. That is it. I actually just agreed to doing a booyah with somebody. I can't say who yet because we in the works. But I just agreed to do like a booyah. Not sure how soon it's gonna come out, not sure when, not sure what, but I have the information, I have the track ready.
Okay.
And they do their part already. My part is the only part that really missing. So
Mm. Shalina,
it's just
you've been doing this since 2009. What's one thing that has remained constant in your journey over the years?
disappointments. Yeah,
Wow.
I know. It's sounding wrong. It's sounding like a hard thing to say, but
Well, this
sometimes
is
you have to
what
call.
this is. You have to call a spade a spade. This is what this is, right?
You
Every
have to say it
people
like it
have,
is.
people have come on this show and they just feel like, oh, I need to like grab that good stuff from
Nah,
my life.
man. Tell it like it is. But I've had a lot of disappointments in my musical career. Maybe
Really
more disappointments than like
success.
successful moments, and you know, I don't know, but it's, I mean, you have to check the magnitude, how big it is, how big the successful ones were. The disappointments, yes, they were there. Some were big, some were small, but the success also with certain places that I've reached has also been there too. Disappointments throughout my entire musical journey. I actually like really discovered I could sing at like 17 years, just
Mhm.
at a casual school leaving event that a friend of mine that has a very beautiful voice, and I will always, every single time I do an interview, I will always shout out, Jillian. She's the one that actually asked me to do that on our school leaving, and I was like, oh, but I can sing, man. Like throughout my childhood, I was probably singing a few things, but not trying to sing or not doing things to sing. I was in my little choir, but choir is, you don't really have to be no professional. You have a group of people doing choir with you, you sing, you hold your tune, and you're good. Never no solo, no, I can do this, I can be a big star kind of a thing. I thought I would have been, to be very, very honest, when I was younger, I thought I would have been a teacher. But if I wasn't a teacher, because I started doing acting at a very young age, I thought I would be I thought I would be an actor. So
Teacher actor.
teacher or actor, yeah.
So
I,
so
I
so you
none of
said
them happened.
there's been a lot of disappointments.
Yeah, man.
Can you summarize somewhat like why you feel or why you believe that your singing career has been filled with so many disappointments? Because somebody might be like, "What, Shalina, but you can sing so well. What are you talking about? Like you were just a jazz and career like a couple weeks ago. Like, bro, what are you talking? You did big stage performance. Like, what are you talking about, bro?"
What, these people don't know how much work that have to go into each and every single one of those things. Sometimes work, sometimes a lot of money. And I will tell you, I did not raise with a very rich family. So it was like you had to start from scratch with every single thing that you try to do. And then sometimes you would have work that you work that did complete, that sounded really, really nice and thought that would have been it for you. That would take you to the next level. And then these people start to act up and you don't get your music was never released. Also, so you know, those type of disappointments, especially working with some people that maybe don't know how to control themselves. They think everything is just because you or they assisting you with the
I
work.
feel like I want to be the fly on the wall.
No, man. Yeah, if you were to fly on the wall, you'd learn a lot about. Like I'm not saying, okay, you've learned about the music business in the states.
Mhm.
you know how it have those the good side and the bad side, you know
The good,
how
the bad,
they
the
say,
good, the bad, and the ugly.
right, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and then you have the sides where people decide that they want to see the producers decide they want to. Well, some of them, not all of them. Don't you mind me? I've worked with some fantabulous producers. Some of them want to be handsy, and I don't really like that kind of a vibes. So automatically, I'll stop working with you. And guess what? When I stop working with you, that's an opportunity lost. So a lot of setbacks, a lot of disappointments there. Some COVID was a major disappointment. Maria was a major disappointment. I had a lot of things lined up then. Um, um, Injuries. I guess I got a very very bad sprain, unexplainable. Couldn't walk for how long? For maybe about a month and some. Different things that happen in life that also affect your music because the music is me. I'm the entire product. So
Mm,
once I'm not there, is like the progress will kind of cease
mm,
or slow. You know, I would
mhm.
imagine everybody go through, all musicians go through something like that. I mean,
Wow.
disappointments.
Wow. You talk a little bit about your acting stuff. Tell us a little bit.
Yeah,
You were going to be the next. Um, what actor? I don't even know.
Megan Good, the thicker one, the thicker Megan Good.
Okay, not the current skinnier one, right?
No man, I too. Come on, I'm voluptuous. Come on. Hot girls,
Oh
Jael,
yeah,
get on board. Hello,
girls.
get on board.
Okay, I'm
Fix
on
it.
board. I'm on board.
Jesus.
I'm on board. So you are aspiring to be the next Megan Good.
I was as a I started off in the entertainment industry. I would say as a actor, as a child actor. I started doing acting as in grade six or nine. How old was I? 10 years old.
Mm.
Did my first movie at 10 years with Marjorie Jeffers as my sister. It was about a rape.
Marja is your sister?
Marjorie was my sister in the
Oh,
movie.
I was like, Marja is your sister. I didn't get that
Yeah.
memo.
No. Marjorie, I mean, you can call her sister then. Marjorie see me from a puny little human because we went to the same school to me as an adult right now. We still doing drama and acting together. We still work together as actors.
Wow.
We still work in production. We yeah. You
Wow.
understand? She will. I will see her likes and her comments and her on my page. I'll see her little energetic child running up and down, and I'll chase him too. But the play was about a young girl, my sister, who got molested by her stepfather, which is my father, who was Panman Bellot. He's also my cousin. Shout out to Panman. He's in China, I think, right now. One of the goods of the acting and the production industry, just like Colin Bully and Gloria Augustus. But Delia Coffee Weeks was my mother in the actual movie.
Wow.
And I was, yeah, that was how it started. And then I just loved it and went on to do how many different things with acting. Yeah,
You like acting?
I actually do. I'm naturally comical, so if I can get somewhere to put all that, I'll take it.
What would
Yeah.
make what would make like if you had to, if you didn't live in Dominica, like what would you, where would you see yourself? Like where would you be doing musicals? Would you be doing like Broadway? Would you be doing or you just wanted like movies and sitcoms or series?
Um, I think if I was in the correct or proper location for that, I would not do musicals, but for the right price, we can talk. I don't know. I don't like musicals. I don't
You don't.
know. I don't. I mean, everybody have their thing, but it's like musicals are like one way. I mean, now I start to see like a change where they're trying to make it more inviting. It always seems like some opera in a musical. Nothing.
Really though. Like have you seen like Lion King and
No, I haven't seen but that's why I'm saying no. No, Lion King. No, is a different story.
no, Lion King back then was still freaking great. Like
But we're talking about a voiceover.
no, I saw
That's
Lion King
like
when I was a kid on like in theater. When I wasn't a kid, I was like I must have been like 15 thereabout. Um
hmm.
and like as a like a musical theatrical play. And I mean it was hella dope. You know, like I mean I've gone to a lot of plays in my time and I feel like with a voice like yours and you wanting to be an actor or an actress, you obviously would have some practice over the years.
I would.
So I think you could have fit in very nicely there.
I would. I believe I would fit in. But I mean, sometimes if you do put yourself in some, if you put yourself in something that you really not really a big fan of, it might not show your, the actual real talent that you have, because you might not put your efforts. I mean, yes, if I say yes to anything, I will definitely go hard for whatever it is. That's just my personality. If I say yes, I mean yes, because I will say no if I mean no. So if I ever do a musical, yes, it will be my best, but I would probably say no to a musical. But for the right price, I don't know.
So money definitely is a factor. Is a factor.
Yeah, 'cause-
What is your
yeah.
what is your daytime like? What is your daytime job like? Like what do you do?
I do. I'm an accounting support to the financial specialist at the Housing Recovery Project. I basically help with paying of our contractors that have been working on the projects for 7 years now.
Um,
Uh, Paying salaries, paying invoices, just money, generating money. Yeah,
do you like that? Do you like that?
I I actually do. I actually do a lot. I think I'm not there in terms of uh like the degrees for it. So that is my next step in life for sure. And it's always good to have something to fall back on. What if, you have to expect the unexpected with life, because everybody life is very much unexpected.
What does that
So
look
I
like?
want to,
What does that look like? Because you say, fall back. What is
yeah, like
what would be a fallback?
I would accounting,
Mm.
accounting as a working as an accountant at wherever decent firm, or making a difference somewhere with my accounting. I can also pass as a lawyer too, sometime. You never know. I still like to argue sometimes.
Are you nervous, Shalina?
No.
Okay, good. Because
Oh no, man,
you just
I
hot.
just girl, I just heard, and I was talking like this is how I talk normally.
Hot girl summer.
Yeah, this is how I talk normally to people. Yeah, I
Hmm.
always like I told you, I'm animated. I'm comical. People will okay. It depends on who you talk to, because one minute my nose will flare up and I'll look like a gangster, and the next minute I will actually be like a clown. It
Hmm.
depends on what. Like my school life, they're definitely looking at me as a clown. Yeah.
I'm interested to know, like you've been in you've participated in a few pageants. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
what's the
just
story? What's the
just one budget. Okay. I did Miss Dominica. Uh, that's my plot for Miss Amity's at the back of me. I just really recognizing it.
the
I
participate?
did this.
Almost says the participation plaque. You know.
No, the trophy, the participation trophy is looking at me from the back. But this is the Miss Amity again with the comedy and the friendliness. I did Miss Dominica in 2014, and
Really?
yeah, yeah, I did. I did Miss
What
Dominica
was that experience
2014.
like?
It was a lot of work. I did Miss. I'm not sure if I ever said that to people, but I did Miss Dominica as a way. I always said I wanted to do it, But I always thought after that I decided to be a musician, that I would use the pageant as a medium to progress in my music,
Okay.
or like try to elevate, because they would have I would have had a, yeah, correct. And I started the pageant, I did it, and I was like, but I'm liking this. So I
Really?
started to work extremely, extremely, extremely hard. Of course, there will always be disappointments, like I
Right.
said, and I did not win, but it was definitely a full-on experience. You learned a lot of things you that I carry out throughout my musical career.
What was
Um,
your talent? Singing?
my talent was singing, but it was messed up. I was aiming for best talent. You know, you're a singer, you expect to get best talent.
What
Come
did you
on, you
sing?
you want to get best talent.
What did you sing? Oh, Houston?
My, I believe my platform was positive self-identity. So I sang a song from this song, the positive attitude. You got a positive attitude. I can't remember the lyrics right now. For there's goodness taken, let's make Dominica proud with a positive attitude. Hey, hey, hey. A calypso. I did a calypso. But on the night of the show, do you know what happened?
No, I was.
Girl,
Tell me.
girl, my talent round was supposed to be 4 minutes, and it probably was about 4 minutes, I believe. I think it was 4 minutes, and it probably was 2 minutes because the DJ put my song, my instrumental, in virtual DJ, and the BPS was at 173 or something. So the song was like, and I'm turning around trying to stop the music so that I could start the talent again, and he's not looking at me. And my chaperone is looking at me, and my chaperone is not seeing, not seeing me turning around and waving, hey, like I cannot sing this,
They mess you up.
bro. Many things happen on the night. That's why I say disappointments. My dress got torn before I did my final walk, my walk before the question round. I cannot even remember what question I was asked because so many things happen. At that point, I might have lost focus. Um, what else happened? I think that might have been the song, and that might
Wow.
have been it. Yeah, and I
Wow.
just got the entire trail just tore off, and see my chaperone have to try and sew that quick because I'm contestant number 2, and contestant number 1 is already on stage walking. Shout out to Joel Brown.
Wow.
What? Listen, pageantry have a lot in it. They have a lot of hard work. So trust me, we need to make sure we applaud the queen contestants that participate in those pageants.
I mean,
Just queen contestants.
it's not just pageantry. Life is hard. Like, I don't even know why people want to boo people and shun people and what ridicule people and whatnot. Life is freaking hard. Okay?
Exactly.
And most people
Correct.
have to chew my pocket, chew my pocket to get like it's not like people always see all the glitz and the glam and they don't see the guy and the grind. Like
Correct.
life is hard. So I like, you
Correct.
can't imagine, like, I don't know, some people are just obviously built with negativity,
Different.
like they just built inside of them, and
That's the truth.
just part of their who they, even when I am part of something, and because you must know my sister, we compete, like when we compete, we don't play. When we tell you
No.
we're going to win something, we're going to win something. And if we put our hands, our heads, our hearts together and say we do it, we winning this, we're gonna win it.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm part of anything that I'm doing, I'm always like, we gonna win. Like, I don't know about other people, but we going to win. But even with that spirit, I still cannot watch somebody who loses and be like, they take you, you lose. Like,
Exactly.
everybody
Exactly.
did their best. And when you're in a competition, it's, let me tell you, it is anybody. You have to be prepared. right?
Definitely.
And if you're
Definitely.
prepared, you are ready for every and anything. I mean, thank God you had Jewel there to try and stitch it up. You were somewhat prepared, you know?
Jewel was contestant number one. And we are best friends now because pageantry brought us together. But
Wow.
yeah, she was walking on stage and she herself had her disappointments for that very same round. Ella,
Oh,
we had our
Jewel went up, but I don't remember you, Shalina. I'm trying to rack my brain.
I was so mad, girl. Girl, I had bone shirt for my colors, but what are you talking about?
That's probably what it was. So you are you are a proper bag of bones.
I think when I weighed and I was working out, I was running up the heels, working out for Miss Dominica. I was trying to get cut.
Oh,
I was trying to get cut. I had no belly. That was just times have changed clearly.
these are some serious times.
Perfect song. My coworkers just make noise with me. Every time they say something, I have a song for it. That's it. You have
Yeah.
to point.
So pageantry obviously did not work out for you, but like you said, it was supposed to be a stepping stone, and everybody have their reasons why
It
they.
worked out. It worked out because you learn things. I learned things from it. You understand? It wasn't the goal, but you got things along the way. The
Mm-hmm.
goal was to win, but
Mm-hmm.
then I got things along the way, you know?
That's wonderful.
Um,
I just want to big up the folks who are locked in. Big up yourselves one time. Make sure you share the live if you have not shared it yet.
yes.
Shalina and I are talking like as if no, it's two of us are there, nobody else are there.
Like we
Um,
what's
big up,
contest?
big up to the folks who are tuned in. Thank you very much for joining us. Share the freaking live. Hit the share button. And if you'd like to comment, make sure you're commenting on YouTube because anything with any other platform, I ain't reading it. That is, I ain't reading it. Right? Because Facebook gets rid of this live within a month, it's gone. YouTube, it will last
Yeah.
forever. I would prefer if your comments on YouTube so people can interact, we can see it, and it can be there forever as long as YouTube wants it to be there. So go over to the YouTube page, Jael Joseph on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe and follow and go and comment. Go on there. We want you to blage on the YouTube
They
page
commented, I see them.
where we want you to blage. All right. So big up yourselves. Those of you who are on, we'll bring in the comments at some point because I want to give
Yeah,
people
man.
time to get on YouTube. If they're not on YouTube, get on YouTube so you can comment. Right? Yes. That includes you. Get on YouTube so you can comment. Boom. We continue the conversation here with Shalina. Shalina, you were part of like Shalina Cafe to be man.
I mean, yeah, why not?
What
If
was
you
that?
ask why,
Why? Why?
why? Because I could. You do things because you can. I mean, you do good, positive things because you can.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, you have it on your rap sheet. You have it on your records.
You you are an award or a medal winning athlete
Yeah,
and a sergeant in the Dominica Cadet Corps. But what story that?
yeah. That's the story. You'd never say that, eh? Hélas, oui. I was a little meg
Let me
bag
tell
of
you,
bones.
sometimes you give off gatewas. Like sometimes you really give off gatewas. You do. I mean, I keep it 100.
Have to break it. No, but you have to break in and out. You have to stay with the folks and with the other folks. You have to make sure you give everybody the opportunity to
But I
see each side
actually
of
know
you.
you are like a Kareko, and I know you're like disciplined and all of that. So I know you're not a Gatewas. And that's like, that is why, like people can always sometimes think that you're one way because people have their preconceived notions even about me, about who they think I am. They might think, oh, I'm this, I'm that, and a third. Oh,
Yeah.
I've had people say, oh, you friends with Jael, like, but you my brother, you don't know me. Like you don't
What you mean? Eh,
want to be a friend of mine, right? Or is a friend of mine. So people always have their preconceived notions. And I guess one of my preconceived notions about you is that, you have potential to be a Gatewas. And
yeah.
because you have a vibes, Gatewas is a good thing, a Gatewas is a real good
The-
thing.
I
Because
know you don't see me. I know you don't see me pack up the life and come and check you at your home. I know
good.
if
And
I take
all
you serious,
Gatewas,
I buy
you
you.
never see white people in Rosobi and Gatewas. They want to take them with them. Gatewas is gold. Gatewas is good, right? All you know the amount of dogs that live dog Portsmouth and run
Yo!
and
Huh.
grow, and how much Gatewas and go in big country and see snow.
Thank
Meanwhile,
you very much. I see
meanwhile,
it on social media, right? I think I see it on social media.
plenty of those gatewas living their best life. All right. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. So I don't want to take it as a negative. That's your business. I mean, you have your own insecurities about yourself, and that's okay. You know,
Yeah.
but you know, you definitely been like, what is it like being a cadet corps? What is that? What is this? And how has your experiences in the cadet corps really influenced your discipline when it comes to stage, when it comes to presence on stage?
I don't think it. Actually, maybe it has. The leadership and the commanding of the crowd. I guess being a sergeant meant that I had to train other recruits, privates, lance corporals, and corporals to make sure that they carry on their duties. Whatever I learned, I had to make sure it was done.
Mm.
So me being on stage, make sure that the people lift up their hands and wave, and they sing with me when I ask them to sing. I don't know, maybe you know. I think it definitely gave me confidence, and that's kind of core, including my stage with acting, also gave me the confidence because confidence is not something that people just come up with.
You sure
Oh
it's not
my
a,
god.
sure it's not a deodorant you can buy by Fresh Market?
No, no. And people think it's a perfume. They think it's Chanel that's selling it. But it's a lot of work, especially when you have a lot of you might be a person that have not received the praise or they
Acknowledge.
haven't given you
They haven't
the
acknowledged you.
encouragement, right?
Yes.
They haven't given you the encouragement. I can't believe in the middle of my conversation, I stopped to think about my dog. That's crazy. That happened there. I'm sorry.
That's
Just
how,
laugh, please.
that's clearly having a child. You want to go check on Pookie? Let's take we can take a break. So we can go check on Pookie. I do we can take a short break. You can go check on Pookie and you can come back. I know because I don't want to listen. Like I have two children, eh? So if your dog is your child, according to them, if your dog is your children, I
No,
don't.
like when you're not hearing a child, it's something they're up to.
Well,
That's
I
what
I think Pookie might be up to something. I couldn't. What is the dog name?
Ellie, her name is Ellie. Is a she. Imagine.
Ellie, that's my sister nickname. Or you can name your child my sister nickname Zo.
Listen to me. You know how
We
much
call
milk we I get for calling my dog Ellie?
we calling
I
it
get so
Pookie
much.
tonight. Pookie, we are taking a break, so Shalina can go check on Pookie because Pookie might be dishing all our clothes in the room. I have that by the end of the show, Shalina's closet will be no more. So we need to take all your about your shoes, Manje, all your shoes. Girl, go check on Pookie. Go and check on Pookie. We're coming right back. We're coming right back. We're taking a short break. We paid some bills because the lights and electricity. The electricity have to stay on. The internet have to continue to get paid. So we're taking a short break and we're coming back right after.
And around, every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes.
Turn around, bite eyes. Every now and then I fall apart.
And I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever. And if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. And we'll
I get up.
Boy, I hungry.
Wait, come see that.
Take advantage of Perky's Pizza's college student discount. Spend $10 to $50 and get 10% off, or spend $51 and up for a 15% discount. Flash your ID and save big today.
We're back. We're back, guys. We're back on your favorite program, Jael Joseph Live. Run the track and talk. Shalina is joining us. She went to go check on Pookie. We had to take a break for the. We had to take a Pookie break. Pookie, all right?
Cookie's great. Yeah, man. Cookie resting.
Destroyed.
She allowing me, man. No, she good. My heart is content.
You
Yeah.
trained her. You
Yeah,
trained
yeah,
her.
yeah. She did good.
I
That's amazing.
gotta give her two colors being her head. Anyways, that's why I ain't got no animals. I got
She
kids.
good. I like my dog. I always wanted a little dog. I always said that was one of the things on my bucket list as a teenager. I said, okay, you know what? One of those days, I'm gonna get a dog. I thought it would be in high school, but I have money now. So
Oh, you damn right, right? So we were talking about the last time when we were
yeah,
talking about we spoke a little bit about Cadet Core and you being in there. But you also like you are in our own Dominican parlance, you are a modeler as well. You've won like courts,
yeah,
courts fashionista multiple times. I'm guessing that's
yeah.
yeah.
And modeled most of it. Dual won 1 year,
Mhm.
and I did one time for a teacher at my school.
Mhm.
She did a nice romper, a nice jumpsuit. It was really nice, and I strut my
But
stuff,
you brought it
and
to the
I brought it. I brought it out, and I gave her. Imagine I was performing on that show, and see me running to change into my performing outfits, backstage cuts, and then running back to do the final walk after I model the outfit, running back to put back on the outfit that I modeled to model it for them to call the winners.
mm.
I do think in my life, huh?
Somebody tell me
Yeah,
not a gatiwas, it's kawat. So I should call you a
I
kawat.
cannot.
But I don't know the difference is not much of a difference. So like I feel we associate gatiwas with dogs, like but a gatiwas is a spoiled race. It's not a there's no way that it's saying spoiled.
Mix.
It don't say in shame, it don't say nothing, eh? A
Yeah,
gatiwas
yeah, yeah,
somebody that
yeah.
you just spoil, you know. It's
Yep.
mixed up a little bit, so and you are
Yeah.
you mix it so many things you have going on. You have
So many things.
you do you cadet core, you're accountant, you're multifaceted, right? So the gate was name might actually be quite fitting because we try to look at the negativity in the
Yeah.
we're looking at the
Yeah.
positivity, because I hope you didn't get offended by this because I didn't mean it in an offense.
Babes, you don't hear me, man. I tell you, if you see, I would have packed this up and reach out here, boop, 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 jail. Come outside here now. Let's go. In the streets. Let's go. I don't know where you're living, but I'd find out.
I'm
Hot
concerned.
girl summer.
I
Hot
think
girls.
I think I definitely need to get a gate washi and put in the front of the house. Hot girl summer. We're here with Shalina. Run the track and talk. Shalina, um, obviously we've been seeing you more. Like I spoke about this, you've been performing more. What do you think is different now? What do you think is different and why you're being called upon so many times now to perform?
Um, I think people recognize the skills, the improvements in my musical life,
Hmm.
cause it's the that the reason or the call that I got for jazz was because of the jazz in the city that I did, I think in the January.
Hmm. Big
That
up to
was
Hey
it.
Ghana. Big up to Hey Ghana.
Big up to Hagana.
That's let me tell you, if you've never been to Jazz in the City, you need to check them out whenever they.
Yeah,
This is where you find some of the best singers in Dominica. Period.
that's right.
Like some of the
That's
best
right.
singers, and really good. It's really entertaining. I just sometimes wish it wasn't on a Tuesday, but We can't have
Yeah.
everything we want every single day. It can't be every day, right? And
Yeah.
again, it's probably fitting. Tuesdays probably fitting for the type, the genre. Um, Sometimes you just really can't get out of the house, but
Yeah.
I the few times I've attended, the performances are always wonderful, and that's really good because that you guys are getting a platform for continuous exposure, and that's really
That's
important
right.
because if people keep seeing you performing and they're like, oh damn, she can really sing, like you get a different card
That's it. Right.
all the time. You don't become Shalina the backup singer. You are now Shalina like a front line. You can actually perform.
Person.
Yes. So kudos to Hey Ghana and the Jazz in the City crew
That's
for
right.
putting this on. Obviously, Jazz and Creole demands a different type of vibe than probably Carnival Bouillon because I mean you tend to consider yourself more of a soca
Soca artist.
kind
Right.
of a soca artist. First of all, why soca? Why not bouillon?
Mm, I think at the time when I decided that's really what I wanted to do, I wasn't into Buyo. And the Buyo I knew at the time I think I still am a big fan of WCK.
Mm.
And I didn't want to jump into something that was already sounding like there wasn't a they didn't Dominica didn't have any soca singers at the time when I decided. So I chose soca and say, okay, well, I'll be the soca singer of Dominica. Obviously, it wouldn't always be you alone. Once somebody catch up vibes,
Mhm.
if they are talented and they want to pursue music, of course, you'll expect that. But at the time, I was like, okay, Shalina, you're about to head into, you made a decision to do Miss Dominica. So let's launch, because I launched the September before the contestants were launched for 2014. So I
Mm.
launched my first soca single on the 30th of September, maybe, or the earliest in September before they launch the contestants for Miss Dominica 2014.
Okay.
I was like using that as a way to push the music, push my soca up. At that time, you try different formulas to see what works. And
Yeah.
in my mind, that was a formula.
Wow. So you've been doing this now. You're dabbling into quite a few things. You mentioned earlier on the opportunity has come about for you to do a little bit of bouillon.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to know because you've done jazz and Creole, and a lot of us saw you perform at jazz and Creole. Kudos to you. How do you adjust your energy and style for more intimate and even refined crowds? Because from soca to jazz in the city, like I saw. Let me tell you who I also saw perform, Jael, and let me tell you, like have who are
Yeah,
amazing
she's
singer.
somewhere there, She's somewhere there.
She's somewhere in
She
the
is
comment.
somewhere
Somewhere
there.
in the
She's somewhere. Yep.
like your voices are not similar, but you have that soulful thing about your voice, like both of you.
I think that might be it.
You think that's
I
it?
think
Eh?
that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's what makes us better able to transition because our voice already naturally have this soul
Mhm,
and we can sing. So
mhm,
yeah, we just go into whatever we can do. And we both done we did jazz and cocktail
mhm,
where we highlighted Carlin XP and we
mhm,
all did bouillon. I did some jazz bouillon, but we did bouillon.
mhm,
And it was not so much of a big transition. I think just being a musician or being an artist, you naturally have it. I don't know if it's God given. I don't know if it was built. Some of us build it. Some of us have it naturally. But I think just because we have that fact that we are artists in us makes us better able to transition. So it's like maybe just because of DNA. I can't. I don't know.
it's a je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, I like jazz to an extent.
Mhm.
And I also like Booyah to an extent and Soka to an extent. So it's like the practice will make me better be able to switch into whatever genre I decide to do. If
Mhm.
I
At any
or
given
I was
time.
asked at any given time. Yeah.
You've also performed with T Orchestra. Tell us a little bit about your cast.
TOKS, when they started, it was more like family because I don't know if you know that Melcy or Mel, her name is Navy right now, is brother's sister to the bass guitarist and the other vocalist. So it was them and then Craig. Craig was there and then they had inputted a drummer, inputted another keyboardist, and then we just became a family. And we were just doing the music because we were in love with the music. At one point, we were all like the free band members were all living together in one space. So practice was just come out, practice, everybody the rest go home, and then everybody go and sleep in the bed.
Wow.
But yeah, it was a real family. We used to cook food and practice. We used to plan. We used to do a lot of things because we had a plan. But you know, the band, some bands will have their ups, they will have their downs, and I
Mhm.
think we just had a natural breakup. I don't think there was any issues with anybody. There was no issues. We just stopped playing music together. I think
Wow.
everybody grew up. Yeah, everybody ended up being in their lives. So
The lifetime, the
and
rest. Mhm.
yeah, man, and I was traveling a lot with Burning Flame, Red Hot Flames at the time as well when they were when they were backing out. Like I was with them, but they were backing out of the music. They were playing less. They were playing less.
So you've toured too.
Yeah, I would say so. I went to a few different countries with solo and with different bands. I did Red Hot. I've been with. I am still with Red Hot Flames, even if we're not active um, right now. We we've performed in Baltimore. We did New York. We did a boat cruise with Asa Bantan in New York. Antigua, of course, and other Caribbean countries.
How did you land that?
I had an auntie that told me that Unku, who is the keyboardist and lead singer of Burning Flames, was looking for a female singer to join Red Hot Flames. So she sent me his contact and tell me, Shalina, her name is Solage Maglo, big up Auntie Solage. She's like the matriarch of the family. um, she sent me the information saying that Uncle is looking for a singer. So message him. Don't tell him it's me. I mean, now I could probably say that. Don't tell him it's me that tell you that, you know. Just message him and see if he'd be interested in you singing for him. I will talk to him separately to see if he'll be interested. And then I did an audition. It was a video audition of me singing. And then yeah, he said, okay, you know what? I never had a Dominican before in the band, so
Is there anybody that we can believe that?
yeah, so let's do this. You remember he had, I think, two solutions,
Yeah.
two Trinidadians,
Hmm.
Esther Dean and Onika, may her soul rest in peace. And then she had there was Sapphire. Sapphire's from another country, I think. But they had how many different? He went through different islands with vocalists, with lead singers, and the experience. Of course, it was a fast running train. Red Hot Flames is like a sub band of Burning Flames. So they were already going, and I was the little TTW that is the lie when lie at TTW Fest in the pool, and I had to try and see if I can swim to reach that turn.
Mm.
It was a lot of work. I had to learn all of Onika songs, all of Sapphire songs, all of Esther songs, all of the songs that they were already doing with the band, and then I had to do songs of my own. So I have about like 6 or 7 songs with Red Hot Flames, um, and collaborations with Unku and Burning Flames. Unku, Burning Flames, Unku, Red Hot Flames. And after a while, it just became like natural to me, I guess.
Wow.
'Cause,
Do
yeah.
you mentioned writing. What is that like for you? Like, what is your writing
Oh
process
my
like?
God. That is also one of my disappointments. There was a period of my life where I had a very major writer's block, and I feel like now I'm out of it. But it was really hard. People will not like normal people might not have that problem because I mean normal people write songs, but think about not being able to produce your like give yourself some more work, like some more material. And I mean your skill is in your writing. I feel like I feel like I'm a poet. I don't know if I am, but I feel like I'm a poet. And if I cannot put my poetry on paper, it hurts my feelings, you know? So I had a writer's block for a very long time, but I'm out. And
Wow.
writing is either I wake up frightened from sleep at whatever time in the morning with a melody in my head, and if I don't put it down now, I will forget it. So it will be 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll be like, something, and record it as a voice note. I am not crazy. This is the truth. It happens to me all the time. But yeah, writing is sometimes an experience. I have written songs in 15 minutes. I've written songs in the studio while we're recording, written parts, not songs, but parts. Go like I was working on a song with Benji the other day. It's not released yet, but I had the beat in my head for the longest while, just repeating itself. And I'm like, what am I going to write on this? What am I gonna write on this? What am I gonna write on this? I say, you know what, Shalina, let's go to the studio and see what you can do. When I reach in the studio, I write the verse, the chorus, the hook, the second verse. I record the thing. Then I go back a second day, I record another, all the ad libs, and that was it. After
Wow.
having the beat for like a full period of time.
Wow.
That at that time I was impressed with myself for real. For real.
What 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 stories you really like to tell through your writing? Like what?
I'm a soca love kind of girl. Soca love breakup, soca love. You know, I'm a scorpion, so
You like
we love love.
toxicity?
We like love. Yeah. You should hear the names of some of my songs. Hey, hey
Tell us
now.
some things.
Well, well, like I said, don't cheat on me and expect to leave. I had a song named Next Man. Dada, big up Dada one time, he's in the comments. He's the one that produced that. And when I was in the studio doing that song, Dada was like, boy, Shalina, boy, you looking like you want people to send stone behind me, boy. Music is music, eh? The song go down in the nitty gritty of how it is, like you're praising the girl. You have the girl feeling all nice up and thing in private. When you finish with cheating, you have whoever you have on the side.
Give us a little piece of the
Look you
song.
waving.
I see waving. Give us a little piece. And
But hey,
he
what?
make sure he relocate himself to
Okay,
YouTube
okay.
because I'm only reading the YouTube comments. So Dada has relocated himself to YouTube so he can wave, he can jump and wave, and he can make all his
That's
comments.
it.
And if you want your comments to be read, you need to put yourself on the YouTube page because that's where I'm reading it.
That's it.
Of the song.
That's it. um, that wasn't part of my plan. I never ever wanted the man, no. And it had it on with a chat, and it's a relationship start. But advertising me like a pair of shoe and a hat. Everything starts to be alright. Then you bend over and show your it have a beep beep. Then you bend over and show your beep. Um, doing me like I go into fight, hold like a freezer ready to crack. But it didn't take me long for me to realize that you're rolling with a next woman and telling lies. Yeah, I need a man one to give me all I need. Yeah, my voice is
So when I
right
was
now,
telling
but
you the next one coming in, you know, the next one part. I was waiting for that line.
no, I just sing it. The next one part is I need a man. I need a man one to give me all I need. I need a man who wants to love and caress me. I need the next man, yeah. I need the next man, one who will love just me. That was the chorus.
You know, a man can't just love you, just that.
Babes, that was when I was so young.
All you do is
But
body.
wait, oh my God, look, we can't say that on social media. We have to give people hope. Hello?
Hope,
Yes. Have some hope.
hope for
Have
what?
some hope. Of course, it have some that nice and decent.
Hmm. They may show you that it's about you,
Let me
but
ask you if you prefer the like the one that making you nice and they like you have no worries in the world. Which one you prefer?
me, I just want money.
All
Like
I want is money.
you can do whatever the hell you want. You can do whatever the hell you want.
That
Money, money, give me money. That's what you're gonna say. Shit. Next.
you can
That
buy whatever you want to have with your money. So
listen. You got somebody said, you don't remember they used to have that saying, money doesn't buy happiness. Bullshit. That shit does buy
TikTok.
happy and
Yep.
happiness and this.
Huh.
Girl,
Listen.
I'm sorry. I am just straight sugar on the rocks. No chaser. No chaser
Hey,
for you. Tequila.
that's it.
Straight. No, yeah.
That's
I
it.
mean, yeah, the next man. So you like gospel songs, in other words.
Yeah, well, I like love songs, gospel songs. You can call it. Oh, I like really true, real
Mm-hmm.
type of situations. I don't think I really. I mean, most of the soca songs that you
Another song
hear.
that you feel like is real. Another song that you felt that you wrote.
Um. Okay. Oh my God, but that one wasn't even. That wasn't. That one was released. No. Yes, it was.
I have some of them, I can.
Okay, so I have. Look, share some of them. I'll tell you which ones I wrote because I did. I was working with a producer for two of my songs, and then I worked with a writer on one of my songs. But I do have songs that I wrote that are gospel songs. So which song you give me a name?
No, I was waiting. I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna. I closed my.
Okay, I have um Never Be is like you into the person into you, but all you're not like not matching, I guess.
What is?
All you're not meshing in terms of all your lifestyle. Like
I'm a this and he's a and
like
he's a
I'm
and
a
he's a garbage man.
or I'm a garbage man and she's a CEO. Like we like each other, but our lifestyle not matching because
That,
you're always
that
going
is
to feel
that
insecure
is
some
unequally yoked.
way.
That is unequally yoked.
You understand? I'm telling you. You see what I mean? So like yeah, like all you would be Irie if all you was probably in a different lifestyle, maybe like a different timeline, lifetime timeline. Wow, timeline, but not as CEO and dumpster guy.
You don't think that can work?
But anything can work. What are you, Nana? Once love involved, anything can work. You just have to. People have to put the effort.
I'm
People
I'm
have to make the effort.
out here, girl. I'm out here trying to be like a damsel in distress. Like, what are you talking about? Because it seems those damsels get the rich men. So, hello. Dada wants you to tell us about the loose laundry.
Oh, the look, Leandre. Yes, that one I would. Okay, what? Okay, I think this is how it started. Luke Leandre is a French singer, legend, I would say, who has lots of beautiful French songs and is very popular in the French community. He has songs like Isale, Isikre, Isale, Isi. Yeah. So we did a song together, and he was like, "Oh, he hearing about soca at the time that we did the song. He's hearing about soca, and he's like, um, I want a soca singer on it. A few names were called. I'm not even sure if I should call those names. in the soca,
Mhm.
the soca singers from Trinidad, and then he contacted Wadix, and Wadix, because Wadix know him being a French personnel, going to the French countries often and dealing with music, and he contacted Dada and was like, Dada, we need, let's try to see if we can get a singer from Dominica on, because I mean, look at Andre, why not? So he called, like suggested a few people, and then Dada was like, because I was working with Dada all the time. Oh, I can call name. Or Dada say I can call name. Alison Hines. I think he said Destra too. Wanted Destra to do a part. He was trying to get or wanted to get Destra. He wanted to get Alison Hines. Um, and then Dada being contacted by Wadix was like, the Shalina there.
Hello.
Let's do that up. So Dada just went. He wrote the parts. He did that part that I did. Or I guess, yeah, he wrote everything. I think he wrote everything. So we come, we put that down, pop, pop, and then next thing you know, we have 50,000 views on YouTube right now. I don't know how much it have right now. I haven't checked it in a second, but the last time I checked it was that was him. But yeah, he was supposed to come down to Dominica to do a video, but then I think 2015 was it? What? There was a storm.
Erica.
Okay, so Erica happened, and he couldn't come now. We had to change our plans
Wow.
because
Again,
the
another disappointment. That's one of the
another disappointment.
multiple
Yeah.
disappointments.
Another
Shalina, I
disappointment.
really love that you are, you have been elevated, because I've seen you in the background a lot, and performing and singing and and I'm really glad. I mean, obviously, we spoke about jazz in the city and its role, in really putting artists like yourself on there and stuff. But I really want to applaud you, for your grind and your grit, and you never give up. Like, are you like? No, she's like, nah.
Nah, and I don't think I will, because to be quite honest, you know, some people really actually need music to carry on with their day. Yeah, it might look like you are. I'm a person that would normally put smile on people's face. So
Mhm.
I kind of my energy would stem from being
Yes,
in music and listening to music and performing for people and sharing my talent and my love for music with people. I'm telling you, every single time I perform, I will be nervous for like 2 seconds, and then when I reach on stage, it's over. I'll be like, "Hey, look, I'm having fun." Listen, I did Miss Teen Dominica this year. I did
yes.
the end of that, and I was hearing the crowd singing with me, and it was so lovely. Ah, boy, people don't understand the joy of just listening to people vibing with you.
Yeah.
Listening to them enjoy your music. Hey, Charlene, I was the first person to hear family. Is the truth. Family, Hey, you should have seen me in that studio, boy. Ah, ah, ah. What? Girl, I was going crazy. I was like, what? Dada, you land? You land that song? He said, well, what you mean, Charlene? It's progress making.
Yes, yes. That's almost like a rush. Moving along. Wish I can say what I want. Right, Dada? Right.
Yes.
I can say what I want. Okay. I
Yeah,
want to
man.
give an opportunity to the folks on the live, the folks on the YouTube live, to put their comments, drop your comments for Shalina. We're getting to the segment where we do the rapid fire question, where we ask you a bunch of questions and you answer the first thing that comes to mind. Um, so we're giving them opportunity to roll in the comments. And in the meantime, in between time, Shalina is going to give us the rapid fire. You ready? You ready? For the rapid fire.
Yes,
Hot girls, you ready for it?
I'm ready.
All right.
Yes.
First question. What other genre do you like or would you like to create music from?
R&B.
Yeah, you do sing R&B. You do R&B. You do, you do. Studio session, day or night?
Nighttime.
Hmm. A collab you're dying to make happen.
Oh God, I big Rihanna, Beyonce.
Manifest that shit, girl. Say it loud and proud.
What? Beyonce? Huh? You
Yes.
mad?
First song you ever recorded.
Handle it.
Hmm. Favorite song of yours and why?
Uh, Rest it on you because it have a lot of whining.
Rest it on you. Artists you listen to on repeat, growing up for inspiration.
Growing up, on repeat, but hey, Beyonce. At my very young age, Beyonce I was listening to on repeat. And
Favorite
Alicia Keys.
favorite
Sorry.
Dominican dish.
What do you? I like Alfredo, shrimp Alfredo. That's not a Dominican dish.
Dominican dish.
I like crab back. That's a Dominican dish.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so crab back. I like
Yes.
sancoch too. Mm.
I love it. Craziest thing a fan ever did.
Grab me by my crutch.
That actually happened.
That happened on stage. That happened on stage, girl. And the guys around, they just dive. I was like, hey, hey, hey. While I singing, like I'm not watching down, and the stage was like solo, and the guy, his hand was he was also tall, and the boy just grabbed me by my crutch.
He pammed you.
Yeah, um,
Whoa.
but I think he bounced in for the next team, so I don't know if that was what he meant to do. Yeah,
He was probably just
I
jealous
don't
of
think
you.
he was interested in me in that way. I don't think he was interested in me in that way. Yeah, and it was carnival. He had
He
alcohol in
was
his
drunk.
system.
He probably was drunk.
He was very, very drunk. No, but
When was
he
that?
was. That was. I think it was before COVID. TOKS was still together.
I think I remember that occasion. Hmm. Word or phrase you say too much in the studio?
Oh shit! Yep.
Uh, Shalina in 2 words.
Happy, um, full of energy and troublesome.
She's like, you have to reach for that way. You were searching for that
Yes, yes.
deep within your soul for that.
When at my home, I don't sit down and think about what I am, you know. I just sit down and think about how I can relax for me to go to work the next day, what progress I can make with that next song, which song that you might, what? Charlie, but yes, I would think that, yeah, even if it wasn't fast enough, it was definitely correct.
Mm. We're going to the comments. We're going to the
Hmm.
comments. Of course, the comments on the YouTube. So big up those of you who've been on the YouTube. Yeah, that's what Dada said. Shalina was the first person to hear. Family. Ja daughter. She's cute. I like her personality.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Clara is asking, where do you see yourself musically 5 to 10 years from now?
Oh, we're talking about music awards in America. Those major awards that everybody looking at. You know, like doing Caribbean music itself. Because that's what I'm doing. That's what it's like a Spice Shensi has been.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down the island chain and make it happen. Yeah, it'll
Rubiana,
happen, man.
Rubiana was talking about you being in drama as well.
Yeah, I was dramatist, we just call it acting in school, high school.
Jess is saying, no,
Shallow, shallow.
no, yes.
Hey, Jess.
Aurelie saying she had such a soulful voice.
Thank you, babes.
Yeah. Yep. A long time she troublesome since school days. Like,
Rubiana.
Shalina, what's next for you? Where can we see you? You know, what can fans expect in the next year? New music, collaborations, maybe a film, What?
collaborations. I'm actively working on. Well, I'm ending the production stage of a song with an artist named Classic. This is our second feature. Uh, he has a lot of he has a lot of interest in soca music, and he doing good. So I, being a little bit more experienced than him, agreed to do a collaboration, and we've done some good work. I think the song that's about to come out really going to be a nice hitter. The song is called "Come Closer." Is that it? Yes, "Come Closer," and it's like a banter between him and I in a jam. You know, like or me
Mm.
and a guy, not me and him, but me and a guy. But because we singing it, yeah, you catch
Mm.
me. So it's like a banter. It's like the guy telling me to come. I being the girl that I am is like, no, you come to me. Something like that, you know? That's what it feels like to me.
That's coming up soon, coming out soon.
Yeah. Yep.
So a lot of music coming out this year.
Definitely. Dada, I see him put launch pad somewhere there. Dada and my sister start working together very soon. Yes, I watching him, you know. I watching him close. You better to get busy on me.
Glad I see
And then
music soon too.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then I do the collaboration, the Bouillon that I just got contacted to work on. So that
Yes.
is already. But I'm looking to do more like really solo. The solo would be with that. Of course, I would try to see if I get collaborations done. But I'm looking more solo songs. I have a lot of songs, but people don't know them. They know the popular the ones they sing here in Dominica. But some of my songs have a lot of drama behind them, so they're not outside.
Mm.
You know, because of the type of different people that I work with.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but
Sha-
you shall
So,
see.
so of course, Shalina, we really want to wish you all the best with your music career. We know you. I mean, you're doing it. You're not even trying anymore. You're doing it. And we're really looking forward to hearing your new music, what's in store. I really enjoy speaking with you, and I really feel. I mean, my sister loves you, and I mean, I never really knew you. It's always been like in passing. It's always been like that. But I know you guys have
Yep.
performed together. You guys have sang together and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's always like, from the time I said Shalina was coming on, she's like sharing. She's been excited about
And your daughter is a really, and yeah, your daughter, your sister is a very good writer.
she
She's a
is.
soccer artist too,
She is.
already.
She can write anything in such quick time too, like quick time.
Yes.
Writer's block where like there's no
Yeah.
writer's block when it comes to RL. So
Well,
yeah, but
well, time for that to
I'm
see
looking
her.
forward to see what you have in store for us in the upcoming months. And what all your collaborations. I really wish you all the best.
Thank you,
Uh,
sweetheart.
Sending some love to you. And I really want to thank you. I mean, we had so many hiccups getting on here, but I'm happy that you were able to come through and we were able to make it happen, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
it had to happen this way. And look at how you never got any interruptions. The thing never freeze. You had so much later get.
The devil was trying and set traps, but I wasn't falling for it.
Uh,
Hey,
eh,
the
eh.
devil setting
And look
traps.
and look how the dog was belling like a goat so much too. And look at how the dog
Yes.
was quiet.
Quiet and lie, don't we? Just chill. Something aggravated, man.
I
Very.
I wait until the end to say that because I didn't want to say that in the middle and you know I wait until the end, till the very, 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 very end.
We good, man. Good.
It was such a pleasure having you on. Before you go though, I have one request from you. It's an odd
Yes.
request. So today is my producer slash executive assistant's birthday. So
Birthday. Yes, I was supposed to start with that. I'm so sorry. I forget.
yeah, that's okay. That's all right. I don't forget because let me tell you, only I wishing him happy birthday. And on the day of his birthday, I forget to wish him happy birthday. So I was like, yeah, my sister reminded me. She's like, what are we doing whole week? Like we knew his birthday was coming
Yeah.
up. But anyways, if you could do a little happy birthday or little something,
Of course. What you mean?
your
What
own.
you mean? I was supposed to start it at the complications kind of
Yes, yes.
period. But happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Simash. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Shalina. And thank you very much for coming on the show. I want to give you your final words. Anything you want to say, anybody you want to shout out. Obviously, I know you have a lot of people in your back, or have your back. But anybody you want to shout out, and that was your opportunity.
I want to shout out all of the fans that are here. I see one of my everywhere she see me, she will scream China doll. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for joining us with Jael on Jael's show. Thanks to all my siblings and sisters for sharing, all my friends and family for liking on Facebook. I want you to follow me on Shalina Soka. All my platforms is practically Shalina Soka Officiel with an E-L to see my progress. Okay, thank you, JL. I appreciate you. Aurelie, big up yourself one time. You definitely
Thanks,
had a hand in this.
thanks, Shalina. Bye bye.
Bye.
That's it, guys. That's it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I want to say thank you very much to all those of you who tuned in. Make sure, guys, you go and you follow the YouTube page. Follow me, subscribe on my YouTube page, because, like I remind you, these shows, if you're viewing on Facebook, this will be deleted in a month, right? And we want to continue the programming on YouTube. So we want to encourage you to hop over, because pretty soon, I think when I end this season and we restart, I will not be doing any shows on Facebook. So I want to encourage you guys to start liking and subscribing to the YouTube page. Turn on your notifications, because when your notifications are on, when I go live, you get notified. And even if you don't have time, because you might be, you might be doing a little poo poo, or you might be cooking a food, or you might be doing something, you don't have time to actually check out the show in that moment. You can go back and watch it at any time at your convenience, right? You can play it in the background, you can stop, you can rewind, you can fast forward it, you can do all kinds of things to it, right? So go over to YouTube, that's JL Joseph YouTube. So youtube.com/, JL Joseph, my name in full, and subscribe, turn on your notifications, so when we get new shows, you know first. I want to say thank you very much to Shalina for stopping by. I want to big up my sponsors, the National Cooperative Credit Union, and of course, Pocky's Pizza. Tomorrow is Pizza Friday. And the 28th is the AGM of the NCCU. Obviously, you can continue to use your debit card, your international NCCU debit card, online at CU Online. Thank you very much to all of you who tuned in, especially those of you who are on YouTube. Big up to you, big up to you. Thank you very much for sharing the love and for being on here. Love you guys. I mean, I'm so excited when I come on here. Sometimes I'll be tired, and once you see you have a good guest and you're like, I don't have a good guest, let me tell you, she was bringing the fire, right? So yes, she come feeling hot too, but she brought the fire, and it was great. It was great. We had a good time, and I want to say thank you very much to her, and thank you very much to everyone, Samaj, and everyone who made this possible. Next week we got more shows lined up for you guys. How you gonna know? You gotta follow, turn on the notifications too, and follow. And once we go live, you'll know, or just keep looking at our socials, and you'll always know when we have new shows. Samaj has been doing pretty good in dropping all the flyers on a Sunday. So on a Sunday, people tend to know, oh, that's what's coming up this week. That is obviously, sometimes we have guests that confirm very late, but he's been doing a pretty good job. So I want to say big up to every single one of you, and until next time, peace. Peace. See you guys soon. See you guys next week. Same time, same place. Bye for now.